There we go.
Hi, I'm Tom O'Brien. I am the Program Director for Neighborhood Connections, and we're a community building organization in Cleveland, Ohio, where we provide small grants, connect people to resources, bring people together, convenings around different issues to build power in neighborhoods, where we're really starting with residents and working with residents to really change the world right where they live. So people do all kinds of things together in neighborhoods, and we're there to really support them and to connect them and to build relationships so that they can improve their neighborhoods, whether it be on their own personal family situation, whether it's around education, healthcare, community gardening, farmers markets, really trying to reweave that social fabric. So that's what we do. We're funded by the Cleveland Foundation, and we were started by the Cleveland Foundation, which is the big community foundation in Cleveland, Ohio. So we're connected to them and affiliated with them. The impact of SOMO on me personally, I've been to a number of the SOMO micropods, and then I was part of this, or micro labs, and then I was also part of this larger pod of 6 people that got together each month for about 6 sessions. That was led by Louis Aloro and Adele DeMarco's Cayos. And I found them to be really, really inspiring and giving me practical tips in terms of how to use some of the thinking, especially in terms of stressful situations, to change my thinking and to address situations in different ways. So I found like it was, in a way, for me, almost like a retreat every month where I could meet with 5 other folks who were in similar work situations, and we would get together and just talk and share and learn some really practical tips on how to think in a different way and frame things differently, so that my mind, I have a tendency to go to the negative and really, like most people, and ruminate on some of those things. And some of the tips that SOMO gave me and really helped me to use some concrete to develop some concrete tools to really stop some of that type of thinking and to see things differently, whether it be in my work life or personal life. The other thing is we've tried to open up this the SOMO approach to people in the neighborhoods. So we've connected Louis and Adele to numerous neighborhood groups. We've held some of the micro labs ourselves, invited people to them, we've connected them to other organizations. I mean, one of the things in Cleveland, I think, is really people have a real, and this is across the country, I'm not saying, or around the world, is tend to go to the negative, right? But here times are pretty tough, and I think we have such a focus on the problems and addressing the problems, both in our personal lives and also in community change efforts, that a lot of it gets very negative and very down very quickly. And so the more we can create kind of reframing things, looking at what's joyful, kind of the aspirational, what's possible, and really looking at the glass as half full, I think that is really, really important. So SOMO really complements our work, and we've been trying to bake it into the work we do, whether it's our application with grant applicants. When we talk and do interviews, we really want to talk to people about what was their peak experience, when were they at their best, when did things, what really worked, and really to go towards those things versus what didn't work, or if it didn't work, then how did you really address that and that challenge and make it work. So I think it really is an ingredient that needs to be added to all that we do, and moving forward we hope to do that. And we need to figure out how that would work. But I really believe in this approach. And at first, when I was first approached about it by Louis, I met him at something. I thought, well, I don't know, this sounds a little hokey. But the more I got into it, and especially being part of that small kind of pod, it really changed my thinking on this whole thing, that this can be a benefit to every single person, whether the head of the Cleveland Foundation or whether they're the poorest of the poor out in Cleveland's neighborhoods. I think we need to incorporate this type of approach in what we do. So my name's Tom O'Brien. Again, I'm the Program Director of Neighborhood Connections. You can visit our website, www.neighborhoodgrants.org. Thanks.